factions. Sunni Muslims, which believe in the descendants of Muhammad. Then you got the Shiite Muslims who believe in the political figure of Islam, like the presidents and things like that. A lot of black people don't even know that. I probably just taught you that.
The keys to the keys to the.
Used to be in Islam, but I actually learned the true history where Islam came from. Just a few facts about Islam. The Arabs had all people in slavery during the sub-Saharan slave trade, 700 years prior to the transatlantic slave trade in the 1400s. So those Saudi Arabians, real Arabs, hate our guts over there in Saudi Arabia. They don't honor our people calling themselves Muslim, okay? Over there in Yemen today, they are selling our sisters in the different parts of Africa on the black market as slaves today. Islam is. All right, now, I'm going to go into some history on Islam, because a lot of our brothers and sisters are in that religion. And one thing about black people, we don't know no history, we don't do no research, we don't really know nothing that we follow. So I'm going to give you some history about the religion of Islam, all right? Give me that book, Babylon Timbuktu. Babylon Timbuktu, Well, they both believe in the same Quran, but they do have different factions. Sunni Muslims, which believe in the descendants of Muhammad. Then you got the Shiite Muslims who believe in the political figure of Islam, like the presidents and things like that. A lot of black people don't even know that. I probably just taught you that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this book real quick. Babylon Timbuktu by Rudolph R. Windsor, a known historian. Other books written by like white people and stuff, they reference his book because he traveled over there and he got the history on Islam. Now I'm going to bring out some stuff on Islam. Get page 44. Read the title of this real quick.
Page 44.
Come on, read power, bro.
Page 44. The birth of Islam.
So this is the birth, the beginning of it, because Islam was created in 600 AD. Now, you got to ask yourself, if Islam is the way, the truth, the life, why wasn't it here from the beginning? It came out 600 AD.
Bring it out.
Read. Go down to the outline right here.
With the defeat of the Jewish and Christian power in Arabia.
So it was a defeat of the Jews and those that follow Christ power in Arabia, meaning the Jews that was following the laws of God, their power started to diminish. Why? Because God said that black people would be scattered throughout the whole earth. Arab and their religion started to become on the rise. So the Jews, the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, the children of Israel, we started to lose our power in the lands of Arabia that we were at. Jump up right here where it says, when Muhammad. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Yeah, when Muhammad.
When Muhammad was born, many Arabs were still worshiping the sun, stars, spirits, and idols.
So when Muhammad was born, Arabs, there was no such thing as Islam when Muhammad was born. When he was born, they were still worshiping the sun, which is an idol. You're not supposed to worship the sun. The moon and the stars. All Arabs were worshiping idols, specifically 360 idols. They had an idol for every day of the year.
The Arabs possessed 360 idols.
300 and what?
360 idols.
So wait, they was worshiping 360 idols. Let's keep reading. Go to after Muhammad.
After Muhammad became a camel driver, he traveled to remote and intriguing lands.
So, this is history coming out. You gotta listen. It said that Muhammad, he traveled to remote and intriguing lands. Now, what was Muhammad's occupation? Because a lot of Muslims actually do know that. What was his occupation? You don't know? It's okay. He was a camel driver and he went.
Can we ask a question?
Okay, but you follow Islam? He's the father of Islam. So if you follow Islam, you follow Muhammad.
Can we ask a question?
So what do you follow in Islam?
Can we ask a question?
What is it though? Okay, so what is it though? Like your actions that you take to follow Islam. What do you do? Okay, so we're gonna still go into the understanding where Islam came from. Read that from the top again.
After Muhammad became a camel driver.
So he was a camel driver. Today, bring it up to modern terms, he was a taxi driver. Because most Arabs, they drive taxis and stuff. Back then, it was camel. My man, read.
He traveled to a remote and intriguing land. He led his caravans to Persia, Syria, and Egypt.
So he went to Persia, Syria, and Egypt. He was a traveler, and he also was transacting in business. Because remember, he married Khadijah. Khadijah, she couldn't run her own business. He took over a business because men are the majority what? Rulers of the house, right? So Khadijah, she had inheritance. When he married her, he took over that inheritance. That's how he became rich, by traveling and things like that and doing business transactions. Read.
Transacting?
No, he was riding a camel. Yeah, yeah.
He got people to ride it. He pull a camel, am I right?
No, sir. Like,
So how can he ride it with them?
because you can, camels are huge. You can fit like 2 or 3 people on camels. Yeah, that's why I said,
I know some got 200.
no, I'm gonna read this because it says something important on how he did the traveling for the taxis. Read. The caravan, read that again.
He led his caravans
He
to
led his what?
his caravan
He led his caravan, which is things that you allow people to get in to carry them. Read.
to Persia, Syria, and Egypt, transacting business
He was transacting business.
with merchants of every kind.
So he was transacting business with different merchants of every kind. Let's keep reading.
On his business trips,
On his business trips,
he met Jews.
he met who?
He met
He
Jews.
met the Israelites. He met you. You a Jew. All people are the real Jews.
That's
When he went to different lands, he met our people, Jews. Read.
Christians,
Christians, those who are also followers of Christ. Read.
and members of other sects.
And he met members of other different religions as well. Read.
He interrogated them concerning the tenets of their religion.
It said he interrogated them concerning their religion, their beliefs. Interrogate means deep, hard questions. That's all it is. Like you go in the interrogation room. So he was asking questions about to the Jews. Okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? To the Christians, what does this mean? What does that mean in other religions? So he interrogated them. Read.
He frequented the environments of the Jews.
So he was more frequent with the environment of the Jews, meaning the blacks. Read.
And their rabbis,
And their rabbis, meaning our teachers. Read.
mostly because they were merchants in an omnipresent ethnic group.
So this history says that the reason why he was frequently with black people, the Jews, because we were an omnipresent group of people, meaning we were scattered everywhere, like the Bible said what happened. So he would always see our people everywhere he went.
Right.
So he was more with us. Read.
Because he could not read or write.
Remember, everybody who followed Islam knows that Muhammad couldn't read or write. That's a common thing. Everybody knows that. That's true. Muhammad did not know how to read and write. Read.
His ears,
His what?
his ears
But his ears, when you lose other senses, like you can't read or write, other senses get heightened. So he was a good listener. Read.
were attentive and keen to everything that the Jews related to him.
So Muhammad, he was keen to all the things that the Jews, the Bible was being shown to him by the Jews. Read.
Muhammad learned and extracted much
It says that Muhammad learned and extracted much. He took much
from the Jewish religion.
from the what?
From the Jewish religion.
Since you heard that, Muhammad, he learned and extracted much from the Jews' religion. What is the Jews' religion, sis? The Bible. Yes,
Right.
ma'am. It's more than 10 commandments. So it tells you right here, in this history, I remember this sister, in this history, that Muhammad learned and took from the Bible. Let's keep reading.
Muhammad learned and extracted much from the Jewish religion
Keep going.
and compounded it
It says, and he compounded it, read.
with his new religion.
With his new religion, why? Because it was 600 AD when Islam was created, read.
With his new religion, Islam.
Which is what?
His new religion, Islam.
So Islam was a new thing created on the earth.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support